For a long time we've been thinking about why Hobart City Church is located here in the city and how we might serve our community in a really meaningful way. In, I think, June, July last year, we began a conversation with Thread Together around whether or not we would be able to establish a clothing hub here in Hobart. There are a number of hubs, up to 9 I think, across Australia, and we wanted to establish a hub here, and they were very keen to partner with us. And so in November last year we started a trial of concept for a temporary hub which was located downstairs in our basement. After establishing that, we found that we had a huge demand for our service, and the number of clients that we were seeing were growing increasingly. So we then relocated to our new space, which is fit for purpose hub and is established as a real retail experience for our guests who come in and choose clothing that they would like to choose. Thanks. In June, July last year, we began a conversation with Thread Together Limited, who are based in Sydney, about the possibility of establishing a clothing hub here in Hobart so that we could partner with service organisations to support vulnerable people in our community. In November, we established a temporary clothing hub downstairs in the basement to see whether or not there was a demand for our service. And that demand has been increasing since then. In June, July this year, we moved to this new hub space, which has been fit for purpose. We had an official opening with our Governor, the Honourable Barbara Baker, in August, officially opened our hub, and we also took receipt of our mobile wardrobe van. We partner with approximately 30 service providers who refer clients into the hub so that their clients and our guests can choose the clothing that they like to represent who they are and the purpose for why they need clothing. Each guest who comes into the hub has a 45-minute appointment to select the clothing that most represents their identity and who they are, and assists them in moving to the next stage of their journey. That might be for drug or alcohol rehab, it might be to gain employment, it might be simply because they don't have clothes to actually seek a rental accommodation. There are many, many reasons why our clients come into the hub. Currently, most of our guests see me when they come into the hub, but we have an increasing pool of volunteers who also support guests who come into the hub to choose their clothing. We are looking into the future to increase the amount of staffing that we have, because I'm paid 2 days a week, working 5, but we really do need somebody else who's able to carry the load of program managing. So what can you do to help? Well, we would really value funding. We really need to find people who want to partner with us to support this service to our community. Into the future, we're looking to employ a full-time person, somebody who can share the role with me, and we would love for you to join with us. How do we differ from an op shop? All of our goods are brand new. We don't have anything second-hand at all. When our guests come into the hub, they're choosing clothes that have never been worn by anyone else, and they're all beautiful quality, in first-rate condition, and it's a matter of dignity for people to be able to make those choices for themselves.